I'm a hostile, no, I'm an asshole. I'm never satisfied, cannot my hustle. I want the Bronco, no, I want the Broncos, no. I want the white, fucking like prostitute. Let's make love on $1 million in a dirty hotel with the fan on the ceiling, all for the love of drug dealing, marble floors, gold ceiling, oh, what a feeling. Fuck it, I want to.
Hi, I'm Hans Wilhelm, and in this video in the Life Explained series, I would like to talk about the ego. Now, there are many different interpretations given by various experts, but I like to concentrate on the origin and the spiritual side of the ego, and I think you may find it very interesting.
Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I made that decision based off of my eyes. I just told you. I'm not your boy. I am a god. There are two words. A god. And that's exactly who I am.
Why is it? What is it?
There's no one around here in this space that looks like me. And I'm just saying, we don't know what the fuck is real.
Hey, this is Leo for actualized.org.
This is what I've discovered. There is the self we think we are, the self that attempts to deal with the outside world of reality. This self I call the ego. But ego is never the master of self, for we are constantly bedeviled by powerful unconscious forces in our beings. Before ego developed in us, there was id. Id. Id is all that is primitive and infantile within us. Id is the blind instincts of sexual desire and aggression. Id is opposed by another force that I call superego. Superego is rigid, punishing, and repressive, an inheritance from the repression of our parents and the restrictions that are part of the society we grow up in.
I got a big ego, oh, such a big ego, I got a big ego, she love my big ego, so stroke my big ego. I like to joke around a little bit, but here we go. Welcome to the wonderful world of Go Play the Earl Club.
So I found there are three distinct elements in our personalities. Ego, who deals with the world of reality, but who is also constantly affected by the demands of id and superego.
Just what do you mean you're not sure, David? Either you've got a firm commitment from Robertson or you haven't. Now, which is it? I happen to be in the position where I've got to know.
All right, so what is ego? Ego is basically that.
Everybody is being served the nasty lunch food. So at the moment, I am a god.
As always, we have to remember who we are. We are spiritual beings, or also called souls. Now that's the best spiritual being I could do now. And it's not
was great. It was so much energy. It was hot.
You make yourself art. That's amazing.
Across the borders, different medium, and music always being the most immaterial form of art, which is so wonderful.
The ego is the worst confidence trickster we could ever figure, we could ever imagine, because you don't see it.
And the single biggest con is, I am you. The problem is that the ego hides in the last place that you'd ever look, within itself.
It disguises its thoughts as your thoughts, its feelings as your feelings. You think it's you.
People's need to protect their own egos knows no bounds. They will lie, cheat, steal, kill, do whatever it takes to maintain what we call ego.
I gotta fuck shit up. And I'm gonna try to make it three-dimensional. And fuck you and your corporation, y'all niggas can't control me on your first single. You remember how you telling me they don't look at me like the motherfucking glitch? People gonna look at this interview and say, I don't like Kanye. Look, he looks mad. I don't like his teeth.
What is it like to go through that?
You don't realize I am so frustrated.
Seriously?
That aspect of yourself that you consider you. So that is when I say you and I say your name and you think, yeah, that's me. That is ego.
Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich.
Why be helping me? It's about whatever I want to make it about. This is my world. I'm not trying to get into that fashion show. There's nothing that can define me or make me past a god. Remember, I am a god. Somebody's trying to set me up.
The distinction.
At first, it's difficult for the mind to accept that there's something beyond itself, that there's something of greater value and greater capacity for discerning truth than itself.
Oh, I want. There, David, baby. Put your head on Mummy's breast. I want. Warm, warm.
It's kind of boring here, isn't it?
Where else could we go, David?
I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
Well, we could go back to my place.
I want. Warm, warm. I want, oh, I want.
Honor thy mother. Honor thy mother.
And it's very fragile. So it gives us fear and worry. And to get what it wants, we do not even hesitate killing other human beings. Booms.
Hello everyone. Today I want to talk to you about how ego comes in the back door. Ego is not your enemy. Ego is necessary. It is ego that is responsible for us understanding oneness. Because survival is at stake for the ego, it has become very intelligent when it comes to survival. It knows that the full frontal approach is not always the smartest approach, that sometimes the most intelligent approach is to come in through the back door.
Is it cold in here? No, it's hot. Give me some sugar dirty.
Get ready for my sweetness. Ooh, it's about to come, it's about to come, it's about to come. Ooh, turn around. All over you.
Share the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Our childhood relations with our parents, said Freud, govern all our later affections and often fill them with anxiety. David obviously has little sense of his own identity. Ego's job is to meet the conflicting demands of reality, id, and superego, and still preserve its own true identity.
It's illegal to be naked. You've heard that before, right? Y'all want to diss one of my outfits? This is just what we're gonna do. Y'all want to say that? You guys don't understand. I don't expect to be understood at all. And I'm just saying, I would rather have a conversation. That is something that is extremely important. Shoes. That's that thing.
The struggles between id and superego can be the source of our growth and progress as individuals, but only if we are aware of them and understand them. Without that understanding of those half-tamed demons that live within us, we are enslaved by our unconscious drives and emotions. We are victims of our own past.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still. On Blueberry Hill. And linger until my dreams came true. The wind in the willow play love's sweet melody, but all those vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. For you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Come climb the hill with me, baby. We'll see what we shall see. I'll bring my rose with me. I'll be with you where birds are blue. Each afternoon we'll go. Higher than the moon will go. Then to the rain and June will go. The wind in the willow play love's sweet melody, but all of your vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. For you were my thrill. Come climb the hill with me, baby.